Hey ladies, this is Rachel Kelly here. I just wanted to shoot this video for you this morning on, are you meeting the legal requirements to have a business? I remember back when I first started this journey, that was one of the biggest things. I want to create a website on how to start a business. And it's always been in me. But now that I'm in this journey and I'm seeing where, a lot of people have not set their business up right, I think it's important that this conversation be talked about. I think it's important that you all need to know, if you're not setting your business up legally, you're really asking for trouble. And again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I will tell you that you need to really look for a financial advisor. And Monday, I'll give you a video on, how you want to go about finding a good attorney, a good accountant, because that's really an important piece of your business. So let's talk about this for a minute. Let's just talk about what you're setting yourself up for if you do not have or if you're not meeting the legal requirements for a business, and whether you should be doing business in your name, whether you should have it as a third party entity. Those are important things that you need to keep in mind. One thing is that you need to have it set up legally, because when you don't, and you're just, doing a business in your name, you are setting yourself up for so many lawsuits, right? That's one thing. The next thing is that, and I just took some notes here because I really wanted to share this all with you all. So, you want to have a self-structure. Like there's LLC, there's the C Corp, there's the SS Corp. There's different ways. Of course, sole proprietor, which many of you probably are doing sole proprietor. But if you're going to really take this business serious, if you're going to have a business, this is really important that you set this up. We talked about product yesterday, and we've been talking about just really, laying the foundation for your business. So it's important that you lay the foundation with getting with an attorney and discussing how to structure your business. The other thing is, and again, I mentioned it earlier, is lawsuit. If you don't have it structured right, you can easily be sued, right? Somebody can want to just take out everything that you've worked for, because it's tied to your name and not a third party. Then you can be sued for all of what you worked so hard for. So make sure, again, you get with an attorney so that you can have that information set up right. The next thing is credit lines, right? When you're like sole proprietor, right? You might want to invest in a product. You might want to, might want to do a private label. But with it being in your name, I don't know of any investors that are going to invest in what you have, right? So if you set up as a business, the opportunity for you to get investors is going to be so much easier. It's going to be, even with credit, you'll be able to get the credit that you wouldn't get as being a sole proprietor. Another thing, and I learned this from Ryan Dyson, I think was pretty powerful, is that when you set up your business in your name and not a business, what can happen is, let's say, for example, I'll use, I love Danny Johnson, right? So let's say Danny Johnson decides one day she just wants to stop doing the business. It's going to be very difficult for her to sell Danny Johnson unless she finds another Danny Johnson, right? To sell her whole entire business. I think she's going more to like the Smart Networker or something like that. But, if you can avoid going through that process, just start in the beginning of, giving yourself, finding a brand name, and again, going to an attorney and getting that stuff legalized, getting your LLC, having trademarks, all that stuff, attorney will be able to help you with. There was one more that I did not want to leave out, so I'm going to go ahead and look at it. Oh, okay. This is something that may or may not be important to you, but most of the businesses that I've studied, when they have partnerships, they grow at a higher rate. They grow faster. Again, if you're not set up properly, then you won't be able to sell partnership. You won't be able to have that partnership piece. So that's another thing. You guys, I hope this helped you. And, leave me a comment below on, what was the biggest nugget. If you didn't get any, that's cool. What are you going to do next? What's your next step in your business? What's your plan? Or is this just a hobby? You're just playing around. You really don't want to make a lot of money. You're just playing with this thing. Looking forward to hearing from you. Take care. Have a great evening, a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.